Picture this. It's early morning, a calm lake. No noise, no rush. You know there are fish beneath the surface. Big ones. Now imagine jumping into the water, splashing around, trying to grab them with your hands. It sounds ridiculous, yet this is exactly how most traders approach the market. They chase, they rush, they need the win. And just like fish, the market senses it and moves away. Every experienced fisherman understands one truth. You don't control the fish. You can't force them to bite. You can't convince them. You can't negotiate. They move according to conditions: current, temperature, season. They exist in their own world, completely indifferent to your needs. All you control is your preparation, your equipment, your timing, your positioning, your patience. That's it. Now translate that to trading. You don't control the market. You don't control direction, volatility, news, institutions, sentiment. The market does what it does, and it doesn't care about your bills. What you control is different. Your strategy, your risk, your position size, your execution, your emotional state. Most traders spend their energy trying to predict or control the market. That's like standing at the lake, trying to telepathically command fish to bite. Professionals don't do that. They prepare and wait. Ask yourself something honestly. The last trade you took, were you focused on your process? Or were you thinking about the money? That answer explains more than you think. A beginner fisherman sees a lake and thinks it's all the same. A professional reads it like a map. They see depth, structure, currents, zones. They know where fish tend to gather. They don't guess. They position themselves where probability lives. The best traders do the same. They understand structure, liquidity, behavior. They know where orders sit, where stops cluster, where price is likely to move toward. They're not chasing movement. They're waiting at the right spots. Watch an experienced fisherman closely. They're calm, still, almost boring. They cast, they wait. No urgency, no drama. They trust the process. They know the fish will come. When conditions are right, rushing doesn't help. Anxiety doesn't help. Preparation does. The best traders look the same. They're not taking dozens of trades. They're not glued to every tick. They have a checklist. Conditions are either met or they aren't. If they are, they execute. If not, they wait. No emotion. They've separated their self-worth from individual trades. They don't care if this trade wins or loses. They care about executing correctly because they understand something most don't. One trade means nothing. 100 well-executed trades mean everything. Here's where most people break. They want results now. They abandon patience the moment it feels boring. They abandon process the moment a losing streak appears. But the market doesn't reward urgency. It rewards consistency. Just like fishing rewards the person who shows up year after year learning the patterns. Here's a truth that will free you. Not every fish that bites gets caught. Sometimes the hook slips. Sometimes the line breaks. Experienced fishermen don't panic. They don't question their identity. They cast again. Traders struggle with this. They believe that doing everything right should guarantee a win. But trading is probability. Losses are part of the system. They're not failures. They're the cost of doing business. Once you accept this, trading becomes easier. You stop taking losses personally. You stop revenge trading. You execute and move on. There's always another setup. Some days, a fisherman goes home with nothing. Conditions weren't right. Is that failure? Of course not. Traders lose their minds on days like this. They force trades because they feel they should trade. But some days, the most profitable decision is doing nothing. Doing nothing requires discipline, and discipline is more valuable than activity. If you can't sit through a session without taking a trade and feel completely fine, you're not ready yet. Boredom is not a reason to risk capital. Professionals are paid for correct decisions. Sometimes that decision is to walk away. One more thing separates amateurs from professionals: specialization. Serious fishermen don't fish everything. They specialize. One species, one method. Traders miss this. They jump between markets, strategies, time frames, trying to catch every fish in every lake and mastering none. Pick one thing, one setup, one market, one session. Go deep. Mastery comes from repetition, not variety. Here's the shift that changes everything. The moment you stop chasing profits is the moment profitability begins. The fisherman isn't staring at his bucket. He's focused on the water, the line, the process. The fish are a byproduct. Money works the same way. Focus on execution, not outcomes. Preparation dash dash, not prediction. Process dash dash, not P and L. When you do this, something changes. Trading becomes calm, sustainable. Your confidence comes from discipline, not recent wins. The money stops being something you chase and becomes something that follows. So here are the two traders. One chases, forces trades, trades emotion. The other prepares, waits, executes. One splashes in the water, the other fishes. Be the calm fisherman. The market doesn't reward desperation. It rewards patience. This is Nam Ghost FX. Stop chasing profits. Start mastering your process and let probability do the rest.